The statistics on obesity in America is staggering. Over the last 20 years, percentages of overweight Americans have more than doubled. Studies also show that 62% of adults and 34% of children are classified as overweight. Studies further show that a staggering 3.8 million people in this country carry over 300 pounds of excess weight, with almost 400,000 Americans, mostly men, weighing in at a shocking 400 plus pounds and are considered morbidly obese.
My life was like eventually just going down, 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 down because I ate a lot of junk food. I didn't eat properly, and with what I do for a living, I couldn't keep this up. I trained dogs, and I knew if I stayed in there and keep on doing the way I was doing, I was not going to last.
Fitness trainer Brenda Woody weighs in with her views about obesity.
It's a shame that it's happening. I understand why it's happening, but I do see it starting to change. I really do. I think as people are becoming aware of it now.
Obesity is a disease that affects approximately 60 million people in the United States. Over 1/3 of women between the ages of 20 and 74 are obese, the majority of them being African American. With more and more packaged foods and less activity, the number of obese people in America has steadily increased since the 60s. But what is obesity? When we hear the term obesity, most think of a person that is overweight, but that's only a part of the story. An overweight person has a surplus amount of weight that includes muscle, bone, fat, and water. An obese person has a surplus of body fat. Brenda Woody also says a change in diet is the best way to achieve success.
Focus on just trying to eat more meals throughout the day, smaller meals, or try to focus on just starting your day with oatmeal. You know, making that one big change.
She also says if you can't afford the expensive fitness centers, that there are other options.
CAs, I mean, you just check, you know, there's places around, and if you can't get into a facility to do exercise, you know, brisk walking outside, you can also get a videotape possibly.
Health experts say that even losing 10 to 15% of your body weight can dramatically decrease the risk of developing these serious conditions. A number of factors such as poor diet, lack of physical activity, genetics, and certain medical disorders causes obesity, but it can be conquered.
If you got a couple 100 pounds to lose, you got to have eye of the tiger, but absolutely somebody can totally transform themselves if they can get themselves into that mindset. And to get yourself in that mindset, sometimes it takes getting in an environment where you're around other people with that mindset.
With the growing number of obesity-related deaths in America, we are faced with an epidemic that is reaching astronomical numbers. And if something is not done soon about the epidemic, Americans are headed for a constant decline in health due to the lack of activity and convenience of the fast food world. I'm Jesse Sutton for Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts.